red zone. And again, that part, again, is by design. We try to really break the game down for our guys and execute in those situations. So that's one situation where we really executed well. And unfortunately, other situations we didn't execute well, mostly third down. And that's really, if we had a couple more stops on third down, I think we probably would have had a different outcome.
How do you think your corners did? I know Brandon got a little nicked up there, but how do you think they did under the pressure?
Pretty well. Obviously Joe played corner most of the training camp, so we had to move Joe to safety in the situation. So we ended up playing some more guys. But I think we come out of it better. Mike and McGee started. Chambers got probably 35 plays, and Finney got probably another 20. So you come out of it because of that situation with Chambers and Finney getting 55 snaps. You'll be better for it. So obviously the last play on the deep pass with Brandon was the same route earlier in the game, and he was right in position. It's just a technique thing, just consistency. But he was down the field, he leaned on the one, he was in perfect position. This one he got a little bit off, so he just didn't execute it. So.
Was it tough to go again? To start, playing against a guy like Danny O'Brien for the young guys?
Yeah, I think they did a nice job. They had a good plan. They did a lot of things, particularly in the first half. Most of it really that our guys didn't have a chance to see on tape. You go off of what you have, and so I think they did that with a young group out there, and I think with thin group they tried to throw a lot of screens and things, make the guys run, try to eventually wear them out. So and they got a quarterback who could execute it, but a lot of it, to be honest with you, was just us not executing, really, and guys learning, and I think. Again, I'll keep taking some positives, but the second half was about half as many yards, and I think we started to execute. We started to execute. We gave up 13 points in the first half. We gave up 6 in the second half. So I think we cut everything in half by the second half, and to me, that's a sign of guys who can learn. I just kept coaching them during the game. We're on the sideline, kept coaching them up. Just keep coaching them up, coaching them at halftime, and just keep trying to get better each series and give them confidence. So, and that's what we're doing today. We're not going to change our approach.
Aside from just on the field, but what do these guys coming back mean leadership-wise? I mean, some veterans.
Yeah, I think it means a lot. I think it's a lift. I think certainly. Sean's a guy who obviously is a guy who knows the defense really well and can help us run the show back out there. And to shore up the D-line with Marcus and Jomo will certainly help us. But we had enough guys at the game the other night to win the game. It just comes down to execution and at critical situations. Some of the situations like the red zone we did, third down we didn't execute as well as we needed to. And that was the difference in the game.
Does your scheme change dramatically with these guys coming back? You've got playmakers in the middle now. Does it allow you to maybe tighten up a little bit? Are you going to remain committed to the zone? What changes when these kids coming back?
Well, I mean, it is a challenge. I mean, it certainly is a challenge. You have to. I always say, I think players, not plays. You know what I mean? So you can have all the stuff that you want in the world, but you have to have the guys on the field that can execute those jobs. So right now we're at the stage where it isn't consistent. I haven't had a consistent lineup, so each week is a new lineup, and I have to keep that in mind, and I have to think about who I'm playing with. And I also have to think about the fact that those guys maybe didn't play in the first game. They haven't practiced in so that part's a challenge. But at the end of the day, it's really about the other things. It's about pad level. It's about get off. It's about playing hard. It's about tackling. It's about the feet, the cuts. It's about all those things. It's about fundamentals. So whoever we have out there, again, we had enough guys to win the other. We just didn't execute.